It's Friday Reads again because I forgot to vlog again. And the state of me kind of reflects how my Friday's going. We bought a caravan maybe last week and we're taking it out for our first weekend. We're just staying at a friend's house to do the first run. But there's a lot of, things that you need for a caravan. So Patty and I went out and bought all the things that we need today, and it's just been that sort of racing around kind of day. Oh, also, look at these chairs. I bought this new set of chairs off this woman at Gumtree. Her parents were moving into a retirement village, so she was selling all this stuff, and there's so much there that I wanted to buy, but I bought these gorgeous blue and kind of greeny yellowy chairs. I love them. Right, what have I read this week? Holy, holy. I finished Please Look After Mother by Kyung Suk Shin. Wow. This, I don't think you have to be a mother to read this, but it certainly makes you reflect on being a mother and also your relationship with your mother. This is about a mother who goes missing, and you never really find out exactly what happens to her. It's told from different perspectives. So her daughter, then her son, and then her husband, and then herself saying goodbye. And it's quite emotional. I adored the daughter's point of view because I'm a daughter, and there's lots of chat about not really knowing who mother is, and just, her being in the kitchen a lot and making them food and all of the things that she did wrong, but not really knowing in essence what she's all about, that she kind of just lived for them. And so it made me assess how I won't do that to my children, because I think that that's important. But yeah, it just made me think about so many things. I gave it 5 stars. It's a fantastic book. It's thought-provoking. It's interesting to read. There's a bit of mystery going on there that keeps you turning the pages. There's some, really profound thoughts. I enjoyed it a lot. I cried. But yeah, I mean, highly recommend. Really great book. I also finally got up to date with my A Little Life Buddy read. Sorry, Daniela. But yeah, I finished book 1. So after 80 pages in a, 700-page book, I'm already worried about my emotional state. I can see things not going down very well, and I know everyone says that the ending is just devastating. I'm enjoying it. I think the writing style's different. There's lots of brackets. You know what I mean? Maybe it's just because she's introducing the characters and she's giving some background as well, but it's interrupting the flow of my reading. It's like the story just starts to get going about a person, and then we're interrupted with all this sideline information that she puts in brackets, and that started to annoy me. But for anyone who's read this, I think JB's an ass, and I think Willem is lovely. And I'm just scared shitless for Jude. But yeah, I'm really glad I finally finished the first part, so we'll see how I go on the second one. And then The Western Wind. I haven't finished this yet. I'm there. So I have, how many more pages? I have about 200 pages left to go. This is fabulous. This writing's amazing. This is about... This works its way backwards. So we start on the day that a body is discovered, and then we kind of work backwards. I think it's 4 days leading up to, or 3 days leading up to this discovery. And it's told from the point of view of what is he? Is he a priest? It's, in the 1400s. So his confession from all of the people in his town, and he has this really annoying dean, I think he is, that's trying to solve the murder and put it onto people, and it's really ruled by religion, and yeah, it's an interesting perspective. The writing's amazing. It's not confusing. it's not hard to read. It's really, really cool. So yeah, it would be wonderful if I could finish this very soon, hopefully today. Anyway, yeah, so they're the three that I sort of focused on this week. Oh no, I read this as well. I started Inappropriation by Lexi Freeman. I'm 60 pages in, so just there. This is just so much fun. It's just a fun book. It's told from the point of view, at the moment she's a teenager and she's in some, prestigious girls' school in Sydney, and she's making fun of the really popular girls, and she's fallen in with the, conspiracy theorists and the girls with the crazy ideas. She has a feminist mother who holds all of these, crazy workshops at her house. I don't know, it's just a fun thing to read. The only thing I'm kind of questioning, the writing's amazing. The way that Lexi Freeman puts sentences together, describes ideas is a style I can't remember having read like her before. It's not too wordy, it's perfect, but they are big, interesting words. So when it's told from a teenager's point of view, you kind of go, do they really talk like that? But I mean, that's a very minor thing, a lot of fun reading this. So yeah, I'll continue on with that next week. Then I was supposed to read Jane Eyre and I didn't even open it up, which is such a shame. Out of all of them, this is the one I wanted to read the most. So next week I will get onto that. I also got a Voxer message from my lovely friend Paula from Joy Your Book. She has been my buddy. We've read lots of things together, including all Madeline Miller's, which is really exciting. She messaged me and said, oh yeah, I've read 100 pages. Here's my thoughts. And I was like, oh my God, I haven't even picked it up and completely forgot. So I need to get onto this. I apologise to poor old Paula. So I will start reading this tomorrow. This has been on my radar for ages. So Paula and I had it at the same time. So yeah, I think I'll pick this up next week. Well, no, I will, because I'm reading it with Paula. So yeah, that's another one. Oh, the stack's getting bigger. And then these are the three that I had planned to read next week. Yeah, I gotta read that, huh? It's just a little fella. I'm so excited to read this book. So many people say how much they love it. I want to read another of the Miles Franklin Award long list nominees. Ugh, that's a mouthful. I could never be one of those MCs. The Lucky Galah. But, it's kind of at the bottom of the list, to tell you the truth. It could surprise me. And then another one. This is The Death of Noah Glass. This was longlisted for the Stella Prize too, but I never got around to reading it. So these kind of three were, I should get to this. And then all those other ones. I could have got a lot more reading done this past week, but we found a snake. And it was the hugest red-bellied black, and it was coiled outside our back door, and we had this garden. And so we had the snake catcher out. Just, I think 2 days or 3 days kind of pulling apart this garden and trying to find this snake and pull it out. It was excitement central. It was so crazy scary. And I refused to go out the back door for that long. And you would have thought that being locked up inside, because snakes scare the pants off me, you would have thought that being locked up inside meant I would have got a lot of reading done, but I was so worried, and I was thinking about all the other wood piles or things around the yard that I needed to move so the snakes couldn't live in them. Because the snake catcher, he wasn't putting my mind at ease. He told me that we'd moved into a high density snake area or something like that. He said to me, you wouldn't believe the amount of snakes you have in your roof. He wasn't trying to ease me into this idea. Anyway, so that was the excitement for the week. We're going away, like I said, in our caravan this weekend, so reading will be to a minimum, but I'm really enjoying the books that I'm halfway through at the moment in these two. So to get these finished over the weekend would be wonderful. Anyway, we'll just see how things go. It's nice to chat to you. I just sat in this. This is our This is our granny flat. I just sat in here because I want to show you my chairs. Anyway, I hope your week has brought you lots of joy in your reading, and I hope your plans for your weekend make you happy as well. Okay, thanks for chatting to me this Friday. Bye.